by star and stone, by the power of the land, within and without, by all that is fair and free. Croeso, welcome to the grove of Ynysoeth, right in celebration of Alban Eiler, the spring equinox, with white druids and wake the white. Together we stand in spirit, with the earth beneath us, with the sky above us, with the sea all around us. Blessed be. At your personal altar, or wherever you're able to find space, join with us now to celebrate the arrival of spring at Alban Eiler. Winter sometimes seems to go on so long, we could be forgiven for wondering whether spring will ever return. But the goddess is merely sleeping through the darkness of winter, and while she stirs at Imbolc at the beginning of February, she is truly awake by the time of the spring equinox. Alban Eiler means light of the earth. This festival at the spring equinox marks the point in the year when day and night are the same length. Light and dark are in balance, and light is now poised to start gaining. The earth awakens, new life emerges, sap rises, buds shoot and spring flowers are celebrated as gifts from nature. Spring returns and rejuvenates our own life force. I salute to the east. Hedwch yma. Is there peace here? Oes Hedwch. Yes, there is peace here. Lord and Lady, we ask for your blessings on this our rite and celebration of Alban Eiler, within the grove of Ynysoeth. Spirit of this circle, spirits of this place, we ask for your blessings, guidance, and inspiration in all that we do here, and as above, so below. And now we offer the Druid prayer for peace, for without peace no work can be done. Deep within the still centre of my being, may I find peace. Silently within the quiet of the grove, may I share peace. Gently within the greater circle of humankind, may I radiate peace. May there be peace in the north. May there be peace in the south. May there be peace in the west. May there be peace in the east. May there be peace throughout the whole world. And now we offer the Druid vow. We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this our sacred vow. And now the Gorsedd prayer, also known as the Druid's prayer. Grant, O Goddess, thy protection, and in protection strength, and in strength understanding, and in understanding knowledge, and in knowledge the knowledge of justice, and in the knowledge of justice the love of it, and in the love of it the love of all existences, and in the love of all existences the love of the goddess and all goodness. Now at this point we offer the Alban chant. The word Alban in the Welsh language means inspiration or essence. In modern Druidry, the Alban represents the breath of the divine. This breath of divine is the life essence of the natural world. The breath flows constantly around and through us, and is a source of spiritual strength and illumination, prophetic insight, and poetic inspiration. Enchanting the Awen, we seek to connect to the breath of the divine, to achieve balance with it and to replenish our energy system. Symbolized by 3 straight lines that spread apart as they move downward, the 3 strokes of the Awen symbol represent 3 shafts of light from the sun, which stand for earth, sea and air, body, mind and spirit, love, wisdom and truth. 3 separate parts that the Awen brings into perfect balance. We chant the Awen 3 times, and the word is chanted as the 3 syllables. Awen. Awen, power of inspiration, attend to us. Voice of the fire of wisdom, voice of the well of inspiration, come into our hearts. Make us aware of every good or ill. O bridge, guide our right in the way of truth. We ask you to make our hearts clear within us, our souls pure and bright. Awen, power of inspiration in this sacred place. Awen, power of inspiration at this sacred time. At this point, we cast our circle with the stang, clockwise from the northeast. Let all disturbing thoughts be set aside. The circle of our horizon, of our lives and lands, of time and of the year, of seasons and of goodness, of birth and of growing, of dying and of rebirth. And so the circle of love and protection is cast. This is sacred time. This is sacred space. Let us all be fully present, here and now. And now we call the quarters, starting in the east. With the blessing of the hawk of dawn, soaring in the clear pure sky, we call upon the spirits of the east and of air. Hail and welcome. South. With the blessing of the great stag in the heat of the chase and the inner fire of the sun, we call upon the spirits of the south and of fire. Hail and welcome. West. With the blessing of the salmon of wisdom who dwells within the sacred waters of the pool, we call upon the spirits of the west and of water. Hail and welcome. North. With the blessing of the great bear of the starry heavens and the deep and fruitful earth, we call upon the spirits of the north and of earth. Hail and welcome. Feel the energy of the earth flowing up into you. Feel the energy of the sky flowing down into you. Feel truly centered in the space between. May the harmony of the lands be complete. Within this circle and in the apparent world, we declare the opening of this ceremony of Alban Eiler. Our early ancestors were deeply aware of changes in the seasons and changes in the heavens above them. Indeed, our ancestors ignored such changes at their peril. As the days lengthened and grew warmer, the ancients were aware of a coming time of balance between dark and light. Our ancestors would be busy now, making final repairs to their ploughs, preparing their draft animals to pull the ploughs, checking their store of seed corn to plant. Their survival in the next year would depend much upon the corn seeds they were about to plant. Thus, rituals that marked spring planting time celebrated the fertility of the earth, the viability of the seed, and entreated the gods and goddesses to ensure an abundant crop. They celebrated these rite of spring rituals with an uproarious festival, called by some Ostara, commemorating the goddess of rebirth and fertility, Eostra, and seeking her blessing upon the fields and crops. We proclaim the symmetry of day and night. We proclaim the equipoise of summer and winter. We proclaim the time of natural balance. Spring has come. For this we are thankful. The divine is present all around, in the cool fall of the rain, in the tiny buds of a flower, in the down of a newborn chick, in the fertile fields waiting to be planted, in the sky above us, and in the earth below us. We thank the goddess for all her gifts, and are so blessed to be alive on this day. Welcome life, welcome light, welcome spring. As the light and dark halves of the year become equal, we give thanks for the lessons and blessings of the dark and welcome the changing tide brought by the light. Feel the pulse of the land and let your heart beat in time. Smell the newness upon the air and let your spirit soar. Now is the time to find your balance as the energies about you shift. We honour the strong winds that clear the dead wood from the forest and the cobwebs from our minds. We honour the sun whose growth renews vigour and vitality throughout the land and within ourselves. We honour the growing, sparkling light that shines to reveal all, from the beauty around us to our deepest inner fears. We honour the glistening dew, the soft kiss upon the grass, the jewels upon the spider's web. We honour the torrent downpour of the spring rains that quench the land's thirst. We honour the fertile earth, the beating pulse of the uncoiled spring, which signals the growing tide. And now as we sow our seeds in the earth, we sow in our hearts the symbolic seeds of all we would ultimately wish to reap at this year's harvest time. I have a plant pot, some earth, 4 seeds, and a little ash prepared for this section of the rite. If you wish, you can assemble similar objects to do a planting later. First, I fill a pot with earth. This earth will support me. I place 4 seeds in the soil. This seed will inspire me. Now I sprinkle ash on the soil. This ash will nourish me. And now I pour some water on it. This water will bless me. We plant 4 seeds here. 1 for the blackbird, 1 for the crow, 1 for the dame, and 1 to grow. That old planting charm reminds us to always be mindful of and to respect the way the natural world actually works. There are creatures out there who need to eat our seeds to live, as much as we need some of those seeds to grow to sustain us. Facing the centre, I raise the pot to the sky. May the shining sun be a father to me. May the glowing moon be a mother to me. May the lights of the skies guide me on my journey. The earth nourish me as I grow towards my fulfillment. So may it be. We have sown the seeds, we have planted. From here forward we must gently nurture and tend our seeds, as we tend all of our dearest aspirations, to reap to the fullest at harvest time. Goddess of fertility and new beginnings, we take this opportunity to embrace Eostra's passion for new life, and let our own lives take the new direction we have wanted for so long. And now let us celebrate this festival in a time-honoured way, by sharing between us and our ancestors a little bread and mead, the Druid fluid, our traditional gift from the last harvest, in promise of the next. We thank the Mother Goddess and the fruitful earth for all your gifts that have seen us through the bitter winter months. Say, you're than Mador. Bless this set on this beer, swawit when nawa, ungur na thirst. Say, Earth Mother, bless this bread and this mead, so we may never hunger or thirst. Pour the mead, raise the cup, drink your share of wisdom deep. Strength and love now fill us up, as the elder ways we keep. Now break the bread, and save some to scatter over the earth. Pour some mead into a cup, to give to the earth later. Now say to yourself, may I never hunger, may I never thirst. At this point we would normally ask Jan to step forward and make her contribution for Wake the White. Today we offer instead a link to Jan's contribution. To hear Jan's offering, you need to proceed to the Wake the White Facebook page. Okay, and it'll be on there. It'll also be on White Druids. At this point we offer what we call the Eisteddfod, when we usually call for anyone with anything to offer, a poem, a song, or simply a piece of their wisdom, to step forward and share it with us. As we can't do this in a podcast, I'm going to offer a reading of my own to honour this Eisteddfod. Now this one is called Prologue to Spring, and it's by Sylvia Plath, who was the wife of the poet Ted Hughes. The winter landscape hangs imbalanced now, transfixed by glare of blue from Gorgon's eye. The skater's freeze within its stone tableau. Air alters into glass and the whole sky grows brittle as a tilted china bowl. Hill and valley stiffen, row on row. Each fallen leaf is trapped by spell of steel, crimped like fern in the quartz atmosphere. Repose of sculpture holds the country still. What counter magic can undo the snare which has stopped this season in its tracks and suspended all that might occur? Locked in crystal caskets are the lakes, yet as we wonder what can come of ice, green singing birds explore from all the rocks. And so now we move to the closing. Lady Newhalen of the Nine Blossoms, our Lord of Light, we thank you for our lives in this realm, for watching over us through the darkness and bringing us safely to the new brightness beyond this gateway, and we ask for your blessings on ourselves and on our loved ones. We ask for your blessings of peace and tranquility for all those in conflict, whether physically at war or battling within the private grove of their own heart. We ask for your blessings of healing and serenity for all those in pain, as well as for our beloved Mother Earth and the multitudes of creatures who teem across land, sea, and sky. And we ask for your blessing of safe journey for all those in passage to the Summerlands. Goddess, bless and keep all those already past, and guide all those whose journey is now in progress. So may it be. Lord and Lady, fill us now with your sacred power, and bless us with your wisdom, that we may use and direct your power in your name always for good. Fill us with the Alban, the flowing spirit of creative inspiration, that we may better share with others the bountiful joys in living in this amazing realm you have created for us. Illuminate us from within, that we may radiate your light upon the world around each of us, around the sacred wheel of each year. We ask this in the name of the Sky Father, the Earth Mother, the one Spirit of Light. May the light of love and devotion shine brightly in our hearts. May the light of understanding shine clearly in our minds. May the light of harmony be forever in our homes. May the light of peace shine forth from our being. May the light of our presence bring love and peace to all, wherever we may go. Now is the hour of recall. As the light of this celebration dies down, may its sacred flame be relit in our hearts. May our memories hold what eye and ear have witnessed. As the radiance of this ceremony fades, let it remain a light in our hearts. Once more, please, let's sing the Arwen. And now may the spirits of the four directions be thanked for their blessings. North. In the name of the great bear of the starry heavens and the element of earth, we thank the spirits of the north. Hail and farewell. West. In the name of the summon of wisdom and the element of water, we thank the spirits of the west. Hail and farewell. South. In the name of the great stag and the element of fire, we thank the spirits of the south. Hail and farewell. East. In the name of the hawk of dawn and the element of air, we thank the spirits of the east. Hail and farewell. May the harmony of the lands be complete. With the staff we now uncast the circle, anti-clockwise. As the circle is uncast, this prayer is offered for all. May our hearts be gentle, our minds still and open, our spirits unshackled, our awareness keen, our consciences clear, our nature giving. May we be a healing energy. May we be of benefit to all. May our lives enrich others. May we know right from wrong, and may we live in harmony with our Mother Earth and the natural world. May the blessings of our Lord and Lady be with us always. This rite and ceremony of Alban Eiler in the grove of Equinox is now closed in the apparent world. May its inspiration live on within our beings. Pob bendeth at Geriadon. Love and every blessing of Alban Eiler. And thank you all so much for sharing with us in this unusual way, in these unusual times.
Summer is a-coming in, now we sing cuckoo. Groweth seed and bloweth mead and springeth wool anew. Sing cuckoo, you bleateth after lamb, not after calf or cow. Bullock started flock to fun of berry, sing cuckoo.